Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 6th of December 2020. Sometimes that happens. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Sagittarius, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective. Well, the wonderful Nine of Cups flipped straight out, and this is where we start our weekly reading. And this is the Wish Come True card. A long-held wish or dream is going to manifest into your life this week. But what the Nine of Cups is actually about is your feelings towards this, your contentment, your satisfaction, your deepest gratitude to the universe that this has actually come true. This is actually happening. You can see it with your very eyes. You can hear it. You can taste it. Whatever it might be to you, the wish has come true. And you're giving out that attitude of gratitude and practicing the law of abundance, bringing more abundance to you now. Wonderful, wonderful energy to have. The Nine of Cups, the Wish Come True card. Let us get all the cards on the deck for you, Sagittarius. We'll find out a little bit more about this wish coming true and just how grateful you are that this has happened to you at this particular time. The Two of Pentacles is your card at the bottom of the deck this week, the overarching energy. This is known as the Juggler card. This is about you, being an ace at time management, prioritization. You've got a lot on your plate at the moment, multiple priorities, multiple demands. You're keeping all those balls up in the air. You're also keeping yourself really open and adaptable to the evolving priorities and demands in your life. You can drop off 2 balls, pick one up, drop off another one, pick 3 up. Keep the balls absolutely juggling away there. So this is you just rocking that really high-end functioning, organization, practicality, time management, etc., etc. Brilliant. All right, what is crossing you this week? Well, the Four of Cups is crossing you. Sagittarius, the Apathy card. This card, as I just said, is known as the Apathy card. And I would normally go into a spiel saying you're looking down here, you're really bored, but you've taken hold of what is being offered. This is the wish come true. So this card kind of changes the meaning being in this position. And this card is about you re-evaluating what you want in your life, what you want your future to look like. Who do you want to be there with you? This is a contemplation card, the re-evaluation. Now you've got this wish, this dream has come into your life, and now you're in this contented, satisfied and grateful place. Now's the time to really evaluate what no longer is serving you. What do you want to see in your future? Who do you want to be there with you, etc., etc. So a little bit of re-evaluation going on from quite a different energetic place, that place of contentment and satisfaction. It's a really good place to start doing those contemplating exercises. Well, you are the Magician. You were the Magician, Sagittarius. It's in the past position. The Magician is the number 1 card of the Major Arcana, and this is about the manifestation of your intentions in your life now. You know that because you have made this wish, this dream of the Nine of Cups happen. This has been about your personal power. This has been about your resourcefulness, your inspired action. The Magician always has one arm outstretched here to the universe and the other pointing down here to the earthly realm, speaking about the manifestation of your intentions in your life now. All the tools on the table speaking about that resourcefulness. The infinity symbol above your head speaking about the divine guidance and intervention, the co-creation that's taken place here. So whatever this dream, this wish is to you, Sagittarius, you've made this happen. You've co-created this. You were the Magician. Again, a great place to go into the re-evaluation of things in your life at the moment, because you're not glass half empty at the moment. You're definitely glass half full. You're feeling very optimistic about the future. So a great time to do that contemplative exercises. The Page of Swords is in your grounding position this week. And the pages are the messengers of the tarot for me. And the message the Page of Swords brings in is one about new ideas. Your curiosity is a little bit piqued this week. You have a thirst for knowledge. You want to learn new ways of doing things, in particular new ways of communicating. Perhaps this is involving your self-expression, walking the walk, talking the talk. Perhaps is, could be how you communicate in a professional sense or a personal sense. There's new ways of doing things and new ideas are coming to you now. Again, I think this is part of this re-evaluation process. Up here, what is working for you, what is not, and what can you learn more about? That is the energy of the Page of Swords. Well, you've got the Five of Cups up here, which I'm quite surprised about in your crowning position, Sagittarius. Because the Five of Cups is a card that would suggest you have some regrets, some disappointments about the past. Perhaps there is something that you feel that you have failed at. And this is certainly the glass half empty energy. You're here, you're concentrating on these 3 cups here that have spilt over. For you, that signifies, wasted opportunities, perhaps untapped potential that you haven't taken up. But behind you here are 2 upright cups, full to the brim of these opportunities that are for you. This card in this reading is suggesting for you to concentrate on what you have, not what you haven't got, or not what you have lost. Concentrate on the good stuff, what you have, and I think you're easily going to be able to flick your mental energies into that place. Again, I think this is part of this re-evaluation process that you're going through at the moment. And the 3 of Swords is in your outcome card this week. Now, this is known as the heartbreak card, and this card does represent some emotional pain that you might be going through at the moment. Sorrow, hurt feelings, a grieving process. And a lot of people kind of read this into a relationship breakup or something like that. That's not where I'm going with at all in the interpretation of this card. I think this is the grieving process of you reevaluating. I think the 3 of Swords is relating to this 5 of Cups up here. I think you're changing your energy now to what you have. Absolutely going forward and how you can build on that. And I think that 3 of Swords is representing just a grieving process for the 3 cups down here that have spilt over, for perhaps wasted opportunities, untapped potential. It's a grieving and healing process to say goodbye to those things and to move forward. I mean, you've got the wish come true. As I said, I think this week is a really big week of re-evaluating where you are and where you want to be going, and saying goodbye, grieving the loss of those things that are no longer serving you in your life, Sagittarius. That is what that card is all about. As always, I'd like to take one final message just to summarise the weekly readings for you. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available to everybody. Yeah. It is the number 39. It is the very red moth spirit. And moth spirit's message is always surrender now. And again, this is part of the healing process, the letting go process of things that are no longer serving you. Grieving them and healing from those things. Surrender now. Let us see what other messages the moth spirit has for you this week. Where are you, moth spirit? There you are. Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. However, when moth spirit appears, it is time to consider that you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to certainty or even a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter as much as the awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is called for. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling it in more than one direction. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of all other pursuits that matter to you. Banish the shoulds and the musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Sagittarius. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.